Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are feeling good and taking good care of yourself. This is for week 2 of our quarantine learning lessons, distance learning, whatever you want to call it. I'm reading I just realized it's backwards, so you're not going to be able to see what I'm reading. I'm reading 2020 Census. And my stuff on the board is backwards too. Oh my, why is this backwards? I know why. Because I flipped the phone around, everything is going backwards. So just listen as I read, okay? 2020 Census, page 1. News to you. The U.S. will have a census in 2020. The U.S. has a census every 10 years. A census counts every person living in an area. The 2020 census will count every person in the U.S., and that includes you and your family. Page 2. A U.S. government group does the census. This group is called the Census Bureau. The Census Bureau uses the census to gather information. The information is about people in the U.S. The U.S. government uses the information. Page 3. The information helps the government make decisions. Some decisions are about money. The government decides how much money to give the states. States use the money to build schools, hospitals, roads, and more. Page 4. How does the Census Bureau do a census? The Census Bureau sends out census forms in March. They send out a form to every home in the U.S. Each form has a list of questions. The questions are about the people living in the home. Page 5. One question asks, how many people live in the home? Other questions ask for each person's name, birth date, and age. Everyone must answer the questions for the census. The census is a part of U.S. law. Page 6. People can answer the questions by mail, online, or by phone. My daughter did the census for me online, so you can do it really quickly online. Workers from the Census Bureau may visit some homes. The workers ask questions. The workers count people living in the homes. Page 7. The U.S. will have a census in 2020. That's this year. The census will count every person living in the U.S. The census will count you, your family, your friends, your teachers, and so much more. How many people do you think live in the U.S.? Think about it for a minute. Big number. You can look online if you want after we're done with the read aloud. Page 8. Census Bureau. The Census Bureau is a U.S. government group. The Census Bureau gathers and shares information. The information is about people in the U.S. The Census Bureau started in 1902. Their headquarters is in Sweetland, Maryland. Page 10. U.S. The census counts every person in the U.S. The U.S. has more than 300 million people. That's the number 3 with 8 zeros behind it. That's a lot of zeros. These people live in states across the U.S. The U.S. has 50 states. The U.S. became a country in 1776. What state do we live in again? That's right, Florida. All right, so if you want to find out how many people lived in the United States according to the 2010 census, go ahead and search it out. Remember, that was 10 years ago. So do you think our population has increased or decreased? Think about it. You guys stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.